Hello and welcome, this is Elliot Splash at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the final race of the season for Season 2 of my F1 2014 career mode. And yeah, it's sad to say I had a hard drive failure a couple of days ago, lost the footage to Brazil. Luckily enough, I had that Steam sync, so it's kept my game save, so I'm really glad about that. But here are the standings for the Drivers' Championship going into the last race of the season. Lewis Hamilton is on 295 points, I'm on 246, 49 points behind. So it is still possible for me to win the Drivers' Championship, but it's going to take a lot of blind luck. I've got to win the race, no matter what else the results are, wherever Hamilton finishes, I've got to win the race. Hamilton needs to finish below 10th place. So if he finishes 10th or higher, he wins the championship with me winning the race. However, if he finishes 11th or below, I win. It's going to be a tall order. I can only focus on what I can do on track, which is winning this race. I cannot focus on Lewis Hamilton too much. I've just got to go out on track and hopefully get off to a good start. So wish me luck for the final race of the season on the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So here we are on the grid in first place, pole position once more. I have been getting a lot better with my qualifying lately, and here we are now waiting for the 5 lights to go out with a 96% power unit in that I only put in Brazil, so we should get off to a good start and have a good chance of winning this race. And lights out, away we go now, and it looks like we've had quite a decent start, but it looks like Rosberg has had a decent one as well. Looks like he might try and overtake Hamilton. We get a little touch there. I'm not sure who that was behind us, whether it was Rosberg or Hamilton that gave our rear a little bit of a nudge, but it looks like we've got away to a pretty decent start, and we're going to cut to lap 4 now, and the gap to Nico Rosberg looks like it's around about 6 seconds. I didn't think it was that much. Well, 6 seconds ahead of him, and Hamilton is 2.5 seconds behind Rosberg, so we need Hamilton to either have an engine failure at this rate, not finish the race, or get into a crash for us to win the championship. Lap 7 now, we're thrown in the towel with these sets of option tyres. I was supposed to pit lap 8, however I pitted a lap early just to keep the gap to Nico Rosberg because it dropped around about 3 seconds, so I just wanted to get a nice outlap out of the way and hopefully rejoin in first place once Rosberg and Hamilton have pitted. Obviously they will pit a lap after. I believe Hamilton will probably pit first because he's in the title race and Rosberg isn't, so I think Rosberg's just going to be like the holder, but Hamilton is the one that really needs to get the points. So here we are rejoining the grid now, and we've joined once more behind our teammate Vettel, and a bit further on to the lap Vettel's got past Alonso and we're going to follow him through. We've got DRS, go down the inside, pretty simple move, and we've got it done. Into 5th place now, just behind our teammate, and this outlap is going quite well. At the end of lap 8 we're just seeing who has gone into the pits. I believe Hamilton's gone into the pits, so Rosberg has stayed out for an extra lap. So we get a little bit of oversteer there coming into the first corner. Obviously without traction control, getting on the power a little too early can make all the difference. Coming to the end of lap 9 now, Rosberg has decided to pit, and we set the fastest lap of the race with a 1:46.4. So we've definitely got the pace, and we're going to rejoin around about the same gap that we had previously in front of Rosberg. So it's me, Rosberg and Hamilton on lap 13. We're starting to pull out a bit of a gap though now, just doing fast laps, and you can see that Hamilton is 17 seconds behind. He's dropping back dramatically. Maybe he's had a nerves failure or he's having some kind of engine issues. We can only hope. So on lap 15, the gap to Rosberg, Oh no, we've got Max Chilton there getting out of our way there. I only just noticed him there. And the gap to Rosberg is 6 seconds. And we've got Vettel who's overtaken Hamilton. So Hamilton is dropping back. Lap 16 now. The gap to Vettel is 22 seconds. And we're going to come into the pits and put on a set of prime tyres. And hopefully that'll get us to the end of the race. So here we are coming into our pit box for the final time this season. And it's a pretty standard stop. These guys have been brilliant for me, the Red Bull and the Williams team. I mean, even if we finish second place, that's more than I could have hoped for. So we have got a DRS issue. My DRS is not available. However, if I'm in first place, well, second at the moment, while I'm waiting for Rosberg to come into the pits, because he went onto the prime tyres in the second stint, so he'll be out for another 3-4 laps, and then he'll come in for the set of options, and that'll take him to the end of the race. But we're 12 seconds behind him. The pit stops around here around about 18 to 19 seconds, so we've still got around about a 6-second gap to him. On the end of lap 19, Rosberg is still in front of us. He hasn't come into the pitch yet. We've got Magnussen just behind with Hamilton just behind him, but we've closed the gap to Rosberg to 5 seconds, setting another fastest lap of the race with a 1:46.1. And I believe that, is that Rosberg just up the road or is that a back marker? I cannot tell. But there we are, confirmation of my fastest lap. Lap 21 now. Rosberg has decided to come into the pits. That means he's going to spend 7 laps on the option tyres. Magnussen is 35 seconds behind, and on lap 23 Vettel is 23 seconds behind, and the sun is starting to set on the Abu Dhabi circuit, bringing a close to the Formula 1 season. And yeah, it looks like we've got this race in the bag. I haven't been challenged all race, and I love that sunset there. It's probably one of the best looking tracks on the circuit. I mean, this game's on Xbox 360 and PS3, and Abu Dhabi is still a lovely track for the graphics. But we're just going to come round here, and you can see there I'm just having a little bit of struggle with these tyres. Nice little shot there of my Red Bull car. Lap 28 now. We've skipped to lap 28, the last lap of the race, and we've definitely got the race win in the bag. But where is Hamilton? That is the main priority now. We can just take it nice and slowly through these last sector and a half, and I believe that is another back marker in front of us. Yes, it is. And we can just take it nice and slowly. We haven't got to try and push the car past its limits on old tyres. So we're just going to cruise our way through the last sector now. However, the tyres are starting to give up. Don't do anything stupid now. Don't crash out. That would be the worst ending to the series if that had actually happened. So here we are coming around towards the last corner of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the last race of the season, and we have won. That's 50 points. So if Hamilton has scored 1 point or more, we finished in second place. I've done all I can do. Let's just wait for the race results. Hamilton finished in 7th. So he picked up 12 points. That means he's 11 points in front of me. 11 points, that's all that separated us two drivers. And that was a brilliant season. I love that. I mean, there has been problems all the way through. I mean, my computer has decided to break on me several times and lose footage. But it's been a really successful season. Thank you for sticking with me. In the next few days, probably around about Thursday to Friday, I'm going to start my new series, which is going to be in F1 2015 modded career mode. Also, I've got a co-op season coming up with Alpaca Waka. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Go check him out. But yeah, 11 points. That's all that separated us, and we are second in the Constructors' Championship. Thank you for sticking with me. If you've enjoyed this video, please share it, and do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. This is Elliot Splash signing out for Season 2 of my F1 2014 career mode. 2014